Alright, look. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. Alright, look. We ain't happy right now. We ain't happy. Oh, man, we ain't happy. You know, I saw a stat at the end of the game last night, and it bothered me. It did. It really bothered me. And the stat was Daniel Jones is 1-11 in primetime games. Daniel Jones is 1-11 in primetime games. That's basically saying over the last 4 years, we've basically been embarrassing every time we've been on national television. And I had to sit and think. I was like, you know what? That stat is damning. Because I must say, every time the Giants get put in front of the national media, we look like a practice squad team. Every single time. It just doesn't fail, man. And it's like, you got to understand, right? Nobody's watching the Giants. In the national media, the Giants, nobody's watching them. The Giants are up there with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jacksonville before Trevor Lawrence. You know, we're in the poverty franchise section of, you know, priorities. They're not watching the Giants. The only time they're going to actually watch the Giants is on national television games when they have to, or when we play the Cowboys or the Eagles. But for the most part, they're not watching every snap of every Giants play. So the national media doesn't see how good Daniel Jones really is. They don't see that. All they see is when he plays on primetime, it looks like dirt. That's the only opinion the national media or most of the people who troll Giants fans, that's the only opinion they have of the Giants. Because the only time they see them is 1-11. The only primetime game Daniel Jones has is Washington last year. That's it. Unless you want to count the playoffs. I think all playoff games are primetime. I don't give a damn what time a playoff game start. That is a standalone primetime event. I don't give a damn what time a playoff game start. And wasn't that playoff game on a Saturday? Didn't we beat them at like 8 o'clock? Wasn't that the late game on a Saturday when we beat the Vikings? That should count as a primetime game. I could be wrong, but whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is we suck. Every time we have to prove it to the world that we have arrived, every time we have to prove it to the world that we're worth a damn, we suck. Every single time, man. And I'm watching last night, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Every year, it's the same song, same dance. It's not even funny no more. I'm just sitting here watching this team. Like, how? How? That's really what I'm asking myself. How? We signed Bobby Okereke. We get Isaiah Simmons. That dude Micah McFadden's playing like a demon. You got Kayvon. You got Dexter. You got... It just... Why, man? Why? It's just why are we so bad? Why? Why? Like, why are we so bad? Like, can we do something right? Like, I'm complaining about the offense, and rightfully so. My main complaint about that game is the offense. But why can't the defense step up? Why does Wink Martindale not know how to guard Shanahan? I mean, I thought it was a fluke that we couldn't stop Josh Dobbs. But no, it's not a fluke. Wink Martindale's defense is horrible. It's just horrible. His defense is horrible. Let's call it what it is. His defense is horrible. And as far as the players go, Kayvon did get a sack last night, but he hasn't been consistent. That's what I say about Kayvon. He hasn't been playing consistent. We need more consistency out of him. Ojolari, he dead to me, bro. This dude's never healthy. He's never on the field. Ojolari, he's dead to me. He's not getting a contract. Ojolari's not getting a contract. He'll be somewhere else. He'll be somewhere else next year. We really should look on to trade Ojolari. We need to see if we can get a third or fourth round pick for Ojolari because he's a waste. Our secondary is not bad, even though Deontay Banks got smoked on an out route for a touchdown last year, but whatever. And then you got Daniel Jones. At some point, man, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about the offense, bro. Even when you want to blame Daniel Jones, right? Even when you want to blame Danny, he followed the scheme. The guy completed 22 of his passes. It's not Danny's fault that Saquon and Andrew Thomas ain't there. It's not Danny's fault that Jalen Hyatt's on the bench. It ain't Danny's fault that his offensive coordinator is calling a bunch of 2-yard routes. And that's all it really is. When you complete 22 balls for 137 yards, you're basically throwing a bunch of flat routes. You're throwing a bunch of shallow crosses, bunch of dump balls to the running backs. You're not throwing anything of substance. And that's really what happened. The Giants weren't throwing anything of substance. It was just a whole bunch of dick and dunk stuff. And I don't want to hear this excuse, oh, the offensive line, this, the offensive line, that. I don't give a damn. You better take some shots. Make these dudes block. Stop cuddling these dudes, man. I don't give a damn how much Daniel Jones gets hit. He's getting paid $40 million to take hits. Tell that boy, stand tall in the pocket, take the hit, and deliver a ball down the field. Like we did in the second half of the Arizona game. The Giants are down 10 points late in the fourth quarter, and we're throwing flat routes like we got all day to score the ball. Mike Kafka should be fired. But I have another video on him. It's just 1-11, man. 1-11. 1-11. 1-11. Like what I don't even know what to say. Couple of those, at least 2 of those was against Tom Brady. At least 2. Because we played Brady on Thursday Night Football, Monday Night Football. At least 2 of those happened versus Brady. We played Brady on Monday Night Football twice. Yeah, we played Brady twice on Monday Night Football when he's in Tampa. We played him on a Thursday Night Football, Daniel Jones' rookie year. The Eagles a couple times. The Cowboys a couple times. So you know how that went. Yeah, man. I can see why everybody thinks we suck. I can see why you get Daniel Jones slander. I can see why. Because every time we're in front of the national media, the biggest audiences, we suck. We suck. And, I mean, whatever, man. Whatever. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit. If you rocking with me, my name is, oh, and by the way, the Monday night game is versus Seattle. That's a primetime game. Here we go again. That Monday night game versus Seattle's a primetime game. Here we go again. Here we go again, Giants fans. Here we go again. I mean, jeez. Can we just play at 1 o'clock at all times, man? I don't even want my team to stand alone game. Can we just play at 1 o'clock from now on? Like, for real, can we just play at 1 o'clock? But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.